Hello, welcome back. Today I am playing with the Honey Bee Wreath koalas and the bees and butterflies. I'm going to give you a quick look through this paper collection. The designs are repeated, so I'm just going to show you the usual sort of few. This is the tags. It's a quick card by Cutting Kits, but it's tags and tickets. There is one sheet I'll show you very shortly that is, I have two of this particular one. I have two of those. You will not have two of those. It's just something that was sent to me. But yeah, you'll just have the one. So I've got black cardstock for my koalas. We're going to do a silhouette sort of style. I have picked some green. They're sort of flowery, but it's green paper. And I've got this flower paper for my main panel, my main feature, shall we say. And as you can see here, I die cut my koalas out of the center of that gold, that black, it's not gold, black cardstock. This I find, especially with like glitter cardstock or mirror board or any of those sort of nice, I cut out the middle of it so we have a little bit, make it go a little bit further. This is some just Liquitex gold, what's it called? Iridescent bright gold. And we're just doing a little bit of splatter. Some of the splatter is a little bigger, but I was quite happy for that. If you don't want that, I tap off to the side and then come in and you'll get smaller drops. The bigger drops tend to fall first. I have the grass ink, and along the bottom of, I'm going to say the bottom because it's curved around, the bottom of my leaves, I'm just doing a little bit of color, and then through the middle, a little bit of walnut stain, just for something nice. And across the top here, or around framing this panel, I'm going to put the walnut stain as well, if I can get my ink to stick onto my board. And that's just going to, I don't know, I like, it makes it pop, it makes it a little bit more, not what I call a stick and plonk, it blends into the cardstock a little bit more, you know, but it makes the center, I feel it makes the center pop. That's my theory behind it. That's why I do it. That's all there is to it, really, basically. So it's going to mount up. I have put a bit of foam on the back of this panel, but then we're going to glue it all nice and flat. So yeah, give it a try, especially if you've got some nice, pretty cardstock. Don't waste the center. Die cut it out. Even if it's, I've been known to do a rectangle or mostly a rectangle out of the middle, and then I can use that as a drop, you know, background in another card. Just make sure he's adhered down nice and straight. The easiest way to add a reef, which of course I don't do, because if you've been with me for any length of time, I get carried away. And then I sort of go, oh, that would make that easier to do. But I don't go there for some reason. I am adhering my twigs with just a little bit of glue down the center. And I'm tucking the bottom of my sprigs underneath the one beforehand. So each sprig is going to be tucked under the top of the one before. You can sort of see it here. I'm going to tuck that end bit in. So I will leave a link down below to all the products that I've used today. They are, just so you know, they are affiliate links, which if you're not familiar with that, it doesn't cost you anything. It just gives the designer a little bit of money to support their channel and to buy new fun things. So I put a dab of glue down the center of each of my sprigs because I wanted to push up each of my leaves. Now some of those obviously with mailing and everything else are going to be squashed down, but there's going to be some that will stay up. That koala on the right hand side, he is not going to stay there. I was going to show you that, but you can see he's slightly changed. You can see his little tushy now. But I thought I would just let you know. This is the sentiment set wishing and sending sentiment with a coordinating die. And we're going to do as sending you a beautiful day. And the top of my panel there, I'm going to cut out the sending 3 more times. And you can see me adding the glue onto this. And we're going to layer them up, which is going to give it a little bit of depth because it is very, very fine. And I don't know about you, but I'm not going to be cutting foam to match that. So it's an easy way to actually adhere your sentiment and giving it a bit more depth. So he's now going to be glued flat because we have done that. The last thing that we're going to do is pretty much add some sparkle, some bling. We've had sparkle with the gold, but now we're going to add a little bit of bling with the clear crystal mix by Paper Rose, of course. And I'm going to adhere quite a few in amongst the reefs. Some is going to be on the reef, some is going to be off the reef. I'm not going to show you all of it. You're going to see the positioning of everything, but of course they're clear, so it's not so easy. I will leave a link to my blog also down below in the description box, and you can have a bit more of a closer look, I should say, to where I have positioned everything. So I got interrupted because my son was banging in the kitchen. What was I saying? I don't know. If you like what you like, if you like what you see today, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and subscribe to the channel. It just really helps us to grow, because I don't know what it is. And I think because sometimes YouTube actually just recommends things, so there's a lot of people that actually watch that aren't subscribed, which is very interesting to me. And no doubt, I know I do it because, yeah, as I said, YouTube, if you have the autoplay on, it just keeps going and you end up watching all sorts of things that you never thought you would watch before. But that is it for me today. I hope you are well. I hope you're having a great start to your new year, and I'll speak to you very soon. Bye.